Hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss Python code for insertion sort. Okay. So first, we'll discuss what is insertion sort. Okay. Again, I have taken this information from different websites. Okay. So insertion sort is similar to playing or arranging cards. Okay. Or arranging the exam papers. So the array is virtually split into two different parts. One is sorted part, another one is unsorted part. Okay, sorted part, unsorted part. So what we will do, the values from unsorted part are picked and placed at the correct position in the sorted part. Okay. So these are the steps to execute this particular insertion sort. Okay. So we are going to take an array of size n. We need to iterate from the first element array index 1. Okay, array index 1 to array index n. So we are going to use a for loop, okay, which runs from array index 1 to array index n. Okay, so I'm not going to consider the first one. Okay, in an array, I'm not going to consider the 0th index. I'm going to take from the first index and I'm going to compare something like this. Okay, compare the current element, which is called key, to its predecessor. That's why I'm taking I from 1, not from 0. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to compare it with the previous one. If the key element is smaller than its predecessor, compare it to the elements before, move the greater elements one position up to make space for swapped element. Okay. Instead of theory, let me go for some example. So this is the array given 4, 3, 2, 10, 12, 1, 5, 6. Okay. So we are just starting from this particular element, current element. This is called key. I'm just comparing these two. Okay. So 4 is greater than 3. So a swapping is required. Okay. It's not swapping. I'm just placing this before. I'm just placing this 3 before 2. Okay. So I'm just getting 3, 4, 2, 10, all the other elements. Now the next element is 2. Okay. So this, as I said earlier, this is the sorted part. Okay, virtual sorted part, and this is unsorted part. Okay, sorted part, unsorted part. So this 2. Okay, I'm going to compare all the other. Okay, so if you see, this 2 should be placed before this 3. Okay, so I'm just sorting. I'm just picking one element from unsorted array, and I'm just placing it in the appropriate position in the sorted array. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, then the remaining thing. This is the new unsorted array. Then the next key is 10. Okay, if you see, already it is in proper order, so I'm not changing anything. So the next key is 12. Again, it is in the proper order, so I'm not changing anything. Okay, so now up to this is the sorted array, this is the unsorted array. Then 1. Okay, 1 should be placed, okay, above all, this before this 2. Okay, so I'm just picking the element from unsorted array and just placing it in the proper position of sorted array. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the next key is 5. Okay, again this 5 should be placed after 4. I'm just placing here. Finally, we left with only 6. That 6 is placed before 10, after 5. Okay, so this is what we need to do in insertion sort. Okay, this is what we need to do in insertion sort. what I will do, I will go for a sample code. Okay, this is the code I have taken from internet. This is not my own code. Okay, so we are defining a user defined function insertion sort. Okay, again the input is unsorted array. That's the input. So as I explained in the algorithm, we are going to run a for loop, okay, from first index to last index. I am not taking the 0th index. Okay, the key is the current element. That means first index initially when I is 1. Okay, that's the key. Then when this for loop is increasing, this key also will increase. Okay, then if you see there is something like j equal to I minus 1, then I am just using a while loop. This while loop will work when this j is greater than or equal to 0. So I am just using logical and the key, whatever the key, that should be less than AR or j. Okay, what is j? That is available here. Then I am just doing ARR j plus 1 is equal to ARR j equal to j minus 1. This is actually j equal to j minus 1. See, when both the conditions are true, then only this while loop will work. After the while loop, ARR j plus 1 is equal to key. Okay, I am not explaining this here. I will explain with the example. So after writing the function, I am just creating an array, unsorted array. I am just giving that array as the input for this insertion sort function. Okay, it is sorting and the sorted array. Okay, the sorted array that is printed here. Okay, sorted array is printed here. So we'll just discuss this insertion sort here with an example and the code. Okay, insertion sort. So these are the elements 12, 11, 13, 5, 6. So what happens? This is the key. Okay. So this entire thing, initially this is unsorted. This one is sorted. Okay. And this is the current element key. So this 11, okay, I am just placing it in the proper position of the sorted array. Okay, so first 11, then 12, then 13, 5, 6. Now this 13 is the key. Okay, already if you compare 11, 12, 13, they are in the order. Okay, next time 11, 12, 13, 5, 6. Now 5 is the key. I am just placing the 5 before that 11. So 5, 11, 12, 13, 6. Now 6 is the key. I am just placing it in the sorted array. Five, 6, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So this is how the insertion sort works. So let us validate the code. So first we are running the for loop. Okay. For I in range 1 comma length of AR. Okay. So as per this example, length of ARR is so 2, 4, 5. Okay, totally 5 elements. So this I actually takes values. Okay, starting value is 1. Okay, 2, 3 and 4. We know that the last index, okay, that is exclusive. So 1, 2, 4. I value is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the next line of the code, okay, we are writing key is equal to ARRI. Okay, key is equal to ARRI. So let us start with the first index I equal to 1. So this is ARR 1. Okay, ARR 1 is 11. Okay, next one, next line of the code, j equal to I minus 1. Okay, j equal to I minus 1. In this case, I is 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Next we are entering into the while loop. Okay, let me write the code here. While j greater than or equal to 0 and key less than ARR j. Okay, if this is true, then ARR j plus 1 is equal to ARR j. Okay, then j equal to j minus 1. Okay, finally, after this while loop, I am going to do ARR j plus 1 is equal to q. Okay, this is the general code. One time I have written here. So for now, when I equal to 1, j is equal to 0. Okay, so j is equal to 0. So 0 greater than or equal to 0, this is true. Then key value is 11 here. ARR, okay, ARR 0. ARR 0 is 12. ARR 0 is 12. Otherwise, I will write like this: 12, 11, 13, 5, 6, index 0, 1, 2, 3. So ARR 0 is 12. So 11 is less than 12. Okay, 0 greater than or equal to 0. The condition is true. Okay, when both are true, it enters into the while loop. So what happens here? ARR j value is 0. 0 plus 1, 1. ARR 1 is equal to ARR 0. Okay, so ARR 0 is 12. That becomes ARR 1. Okay, now j value is j minus 1. So already j value is 0. 0 minus 1, it is minus 1. So again it goes to the while loop. Okay, so the first condition itself false. Okay, j should be minimum 0, but j is equal to minus 1. So the condition fails. So while loop, okay, it comes out of the while loop. And ARR j plus 1. Okay, now the j value is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to ARR 0. ARR 0 is equal to key. What is the key here? Key is 11. Okay, so at the end of I equal to 1. Okay, when I is equal to 1, what happens? I am writing here. So ARR 0 is 11, ARR 1 is 12. Okay, ARR 1 is 12. Then the remaining elements 13, 5, 6. Okay, 13, 5, 6. This is 0th index. 1, 2, 3. Now I value is incremented. I is equal to 2. So I'm just repeating the code. Key is equal to ARR 2. Key is equal to ARR 2, which is 13 now. Okay, key is 13. Then after that j is equal to I minus 1, I value is 2, 2 minus 1 it is 1, j value is 1. Okay, so while loop, while j greater than or equal to 0 and okay key value, I'm not writing while and all, and key value okay less than ARR, j value is 1. Okay, so here j value is 1, 1 greater than or equal to 0, the condition is true. Key value is 13, ARR 1 is 12. Okay, the condition fails. 13 less than 12, the condition fails, so it does not enter into while loop. So finally the last line, ARR j plus 1 is equal to key. Okay, so ARR j plus 1, j value is 1, 1 plus 1 2, that is equal to key which is 13. So earlier also ARR 2 is 13, now also it's 13, so no change. Okay, so after I equal to 2, this is what happens. So 11, 12, 13, it retains in the same place, 5 and 6. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So next value of I is, okay, next value of I is 3. So now the key is ARR 3 which is 5. Okay, key is ARR 3 which is 5. So j value is I minus 1, 3 minus 1 it is 2. Okay, so j greater than or equal to 0, so 2 is greater than or equal to 0, the condition is it's correct. The second one, and key less than, okay, key less than ARR j which is ARR 2. ARR 2 is 13, key value is 5. Okay, the condition is true. J is greater than or equal to 0, key is less than ARR 2, the condition is true. So what happens? ARR j plus 1 is equal to ARR j. So ARR j plus 1 is ARR 2 plus 1, it's ARR 3, that is equal to ARR j which is 2. Okay, so ARR 2 value is 13. Okay, after that j value is decremented. ARR 3 is 13. Okay, now the j value is decremented. J value is j minus 1, it's 1. Okay, so again for loop I'm just checking whether now the j value is 1, 1 greater than or equal to 0, the condition is 2, and key value 5, okay, less than ARR, okay, present j value is 1, ARR 1, ARR 1 is 12. Okay, 5 less than 12, so what happens? ARR 2 is equal to ARR 1. Okay, so it is 12 basically. Okay, so ARR 2 is 12, ARR 3 is 30. Now again j value is decremented. J is j minus 1, earlier it is 1, now it is 0. 0 greater than or equal to 0 while loop. The first condition is true. Second one, 5 less than ARR 0. ARR 0 is 11. Okay, the condition is true. So ARR, okay, 1 is equal to ARR 0, that is equal to 11. Okay, so ARR 1 is 11. Again j value is decremented. J is minus 1. Okay, so -1 greater than or equal to 0, the condition fails. It does okay, it comes out of the while loop. It comes out of the while loop. Then okay, ARR j plus 1 is equal to key. Okay, finally j value is -1. So -1 plus 1, that is equal to key, which is ARR 0 is equal to, what is the key? Key value is 5. Okay, so let us write the sorted one. ARR 0 5, ARR 1 11, ARR 2 12, ARR 3 it is 13. Okay, ARR 4 6. Okay, this is 0 1 2 3. Finally I is equal to 4. Okay, I is equal to 4. So key is equal to ARR 4. Okay, which is 6. Then j equal to I minus 1, which is 3. Okay, so first j greater than or equal to 0 and key value is 6. 6 less than ARR 3. Okay, ARR 3 is 13. The condition is true. So ARR j plus 1. Okay, ARR j plus 1. ARR 4 is equal to ARR 3, which is 13. Then j value is decremented. So j is 2. So again I am just checking while loop. Okay, j greater than or equal to 0. The condition is true. Key less than ARR j. ARR 2 is 12. Yeah, the condition is true. So ARR 3 is equal to 12. J value is 1. Next one, j greater than or equal to 0. The condition is true. And okay, key less than ARR 1. ARR 1 is 11. Okay, 6 less than 11. So ARR 2 is equal to 11. Okay, j value becomes 0. Okay, so j greater than or equal to 0, the condition is true, and 6 less than ARR 0. Okay, ARR 0 is 5. The condition fails. Okay, the condition fails. The condition fails. Okay, so it comes out of the while loop. Finally ARR j plus 1. Okay, so ARR 1, that is equal to key, which is 6. Okay, which is 6. Now I am just writing the sorted one. Okay, ARR 1 is 6, ARR 2 is 11, 3 is 12, 4 is 13. Okay, ARR 0 is 5. Okay, ARR 0 is 5. Okay, so this is the final result. We will verify stage by stage what happens. So initially it is 12, 11, 13, 5, 6. Okay, then after I equal to 1, okay, after I equal to 1, we are getting 11, 12, 13, 5, 6. We are getting 11. Okay, we are getting this 11, 12, 13, 5, 6. Then okay, then we got this one 5, 11, 12, 13, 6. Okay, second one, this one. Okay, this one I forgot. So 11, 12, 13, 5, 6. Okay. We got 11, 12, 13, 5, 6. Then we got 5, 11, 12, 13, 16. Okay. 5, 11, 12, 13, 16. And lastly 5, 6, 11, 12, 3. 11, 12, 13. Okay. 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We'll just verify this in the code. I'm just giving the same input. I'm just taking the same input. Array 12, 11, 13, 5 and 6. Okay. Let me run this. Okay, if I execute this, see, if I execute, we are getting the answer 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. Okay, the final answer 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. Okay.